Welcome. Welcome, Board of Education, administrators, teachers, parents, families, and friends. Google search results tell me that the term valedictorian means or pertains to a formal farewell. Would you like to know what I think about that? There is nothing formal at all about this class. When I think of formal, I think of cold, uptight, unnatural, uncomfortable, uncaring people or situations. But that hardly describes us. We might be better compared to a reality TV show family. In fact, we are a lot like the guys from Dynasty. Hard-headed, creative, independent, high-achieving with a good sense of humor. Not formal, but real. This, the class of 2013, is one incredible group of competitive individuals who deserves more than just a formal farewell.
That's right.
Sitting here are some outstanding scholars, athletes, leaders, and friends. One measure of our scholarship is that there are 48 of us that have qualified for the A+ program. We have leaders in the areas of music, school government, community service organizations, missionary service, and academics, just to name a few. Members of this class have been the heart and soul of baseball, basketball, softball, and soccer conference and district championships. In fact, this year, the DHS basketball scoring record that was held since 1969 was broken by our very own Colin Holzer. Yeah! Unfortunately for Colin, his record is already shattered by his girlfriend, Hunter Yoker. Who I'm proud to say is also a member of our class. Yeah. Sorry, bud. I've heard many teachers and administrators over the last 12 years say that this class is extremely special and unique. I think that was a compliment. As a matter of fact, several teachers from elementary and on have said that this class was their favorite class ever.
Heck yeah.
And we thank you. In the past few days, I've contacted just some of our former teachers and asked them how they would characterize this entire class. Mrs. Davis from 2nd grade said we were a family group that looked out for each other. In 4th grade, Miss Jones, aka Mrs. Klein, thought we were curious and eager to learn. By the time we got to middle school, Mr. Williamson thought we were natural leaders. Mr. Sinden thinks that now we are self-disciplined, responsible, with a great desire for growth and personal development. Mrs. Alexander sees us as dedicated and involved, and a joy to be around. Mrs. Russell believes that we are spiritual, self-confident, and compassionate, with major skills in procrastination. We are who we are today because of our parents and those teachers who believed in us, guided us, and overloaded us with mountains of homework. I'm thinking now, especially, about Mr. Rowden, who taught many of us in this room that, among other things, it's all elementary. We were also encouraged by Jeff Parker, who greeted all the girls with, "Good morning, sunshine." While we lost both Mr. Rowden and Jeff Rowe this year, we remember how much they meant to us. Please join me in a moment of silence out of respect for Mr. Rowden and Jeff Parker. As we progressed from kindergarten to our senior year, we have shared a lot of memories and learned many valuable and some not so valuable life lessons. We learned good manners from hi-hat in elementary school. In middle school, we learned a word from Vince Caldwell that we still use today. Good job. Okay, so maybe that's something our parents might classify as not so valuable.
Extremely valuable.
As we entered our higher level science classes, we discovered that a deli wrap does not fall into any category in the food pyramid, regardless of what the germ lady said. We learned from Samantha Holston not to lean too far over a Bunsen burner when it's turned on. We learned that procrastination is one of our basic characteristics. But the most important thing we have learned is, I guess that's all we really did learn. Well, really, I'm not saying that we haven't been taught a lot through these years of formal education, but it's the way we have approached life together that has molded us into the unique family that we've become. So now what? That's a question we have all been asked numerous times lately. We were supposed to know at 18 years old what we wanted to do for the rest of our lives. Up until now, our biggest worries were beating Iberia in anything, winning first place in the Cow Days float contest or homecoming wall, or updating our Facebook status, or battling Nazi zombies on Xbox. But now we're expected to decide our whole future? No. I bet we all know people who are 50 years old and still wonder what they want to be when they grow up. Or people who have been doing something they hated since high school. Even Cy Robertson hates making those dang duck calls, but hey, Jack. As I look out at all of you, I see people who could easily become teachers, lawyers, journalists, business owners, engineers, or anything else that you set your minds to. But if I could wish anything for you, it would be that your lives are happy, and that you let God direct your path. Scholarships, college degrees, and job training aren't for everyone, and they don't guarantee happiness. Success should not be measured by your title or your bank account. You are not one bit more valuable as a person, whether you earn minimum wage or you land a high-paying job, and the happiest people I know realize that fact. Our future is a lot like this package. New, intriguing, undetermined, mysterious, and possibly even scary. We are each going to open our own package called the future. Maybe it's good, maybe it's something unexpected. Maybe it's like a set of keys to a new car. Maybe it's like a pair of socks. Maybe we won't even choose the right package at all the first time. The fact is, at this moment, we have no idea what our future holds. At our 20th class reunion, I hope we all have stories to tell about opening the right package, and I hope you will all be happy, 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 and you choose your package well. I guess you are all expecting me to finish by leaving you with formal words of wisdom from a famous poet like Robert Frost or Ralph Waldo Emerson, or from a respected president like Abraham Lincoln. But I think our class would be better served by the words of real advice from the famous CEO of Duck Commander, Willie Robertson, and I quote, "My advice is, don't take yourself too seriously, laugh a lot, enjoy your time with family, and appreciate the unique talents of others. Trust in God, love your neighbor, say you're sorry, forgive, work hard, sit down to a good meal, turn off your cell phone, and respect your elders." Congratulations, class of 2013. We did it.